Here's 12 theories that some people have about the upcoming Superman movie. Why 12? Well, I don't know. I just thought 12 was a good number. Now, these may not be your theories. These may not even come to fruition, but these are some theories that, hey, sound kind of plausible and possible. So let's get into it. Let's look at these 12 theories for the upcoming Superman movie. Number 1, Martha Kent dies. Look, we know the normal story of Superman and Clark dealing with the death of his father, but what if there is a bit of a shift? There is a theory that many have that it's actually Martha, Clark's mother, who dies and really sent him on his journey of becoming Superman. It's an interesting theory. It's one that, if it happens, it'd be an interesting way to approach this movie to differentiate itself from past iterations, but it's one that is out there that we could see happen. Number 2, Ultraman is a clone of Superman. Look, this isn't much of a theory. This isn't much of a stretch of the imagination because we've seen this done in the comics before, but it's one that, hey, it's a theory that very well may happen. But if we want to take it even a step further, number 3, Ultraman is genetically engineered from the DNA of Lex Luthor and Superman. Now this one is crazy. This one is out there. It's almost like it's the origin of Superboy. I get that, and some people may not be happy with that, but I'm telling you, this is an interesting theory. This is one that, well, if you really look at it, could be plausible from what we've seen and how Lex is acting in the trailer. Now, sticking with Ultraman is another interesting one. Ultraman becomes Bizarro by the end of the film. From all of the genetic testing, from all of the manipulation that they've been doing with his DNA, come the end of the film, it manipulates him, it genetically enhances him so much that he becomes Bizarro. Again, not too much of a stretch. We've seen a genetically deformed, enhanced, manipulated being in the comics become Bizarro in the past, so this one makes kind of a little bit of sense, but we could see this. Another great theory that we could see here. Number 5, people love Green Lantern. What better way to kind of pull on the heartstrings a little bit than to have Guy Gardner die by the end of this film, which could also be a little bit of a way to set up Green Lantern's show, The Lanterns. Now, I know that James Gunn has said, no, we're not really doing anything to set up future projects and such in our films and our projects necessarily, but this could be an interesting way that he says it's got to serve purpose in the project, in the story. This could set up a purpose in this story specifically, but also be a catalyst for what could come down the line. And we all love Green Lanterns. We all want to see Green Lanterns, and this could be an interesting way to help humanize and show some depth to the Superman character. And now, moving on to number 6, Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, they try to recruit Superman to join their team. I think it's pretty obvious that they're on a team of some sort together, whether it's a team created by some business moguls trying to help show the world, like, look, we're in charge here, or what have you. But I think they're going to try and recruit Superman in this film, and he's going to deny it. He's going to push it away. He's not going to want to be part of a team. He's going to think that he is better than all of these other heroes in some form or fashion, and he's going to deny it. And that's going to be sort of a message of some sort in the film. So we'll see how that all turns out. But that, I think, is a very good theory. I think that's one a lot of people have been talking about as well. Number 7, we've seen it. We saw it in the trailer. Luthor Corp. Look, Luthor Corp has been the name of Lex Luthor's company before in the past, but not really. People typically know it as LexCorp. My prediction is, by the end of this movie, Luthor Corp is gone. And this isn't just my prediction. I think a lot of people are thinking that by the end of this movie, Luthor Corp will be gone. And whether or not it becomes LexCorp by the end of this movie, that's to be seen. But I would say, by the end of this movie, Luthor Corp will be no more. But the reason for that, number 8, Lois Lane is the reason that Luthor Corp is taken down. It is her smarts, it is her journalism, it is her investigations, it is her investigative ways that showcase the manipulation and the issues and problems that Lex Luthor is bringing to society. And because of that, Luthor Corp is taken down. I think that is a great theory. Again, these are theories that I'm hearing from all around, as well as some of my own. But I want to know what you guys think. So make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe before we continue on to the last few. All right, that's right. Number 9, the kaiju monster that we see in the teaser trailer is actually Metamorpho. This is a crazy little theory, but it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And one that would be interesting to see play out, being in the beginning of the movie. Maybe this monster, this kaiju, gets defeated, re-morphs into Metamorpho. He gets captured and put into some kind of testing facility that either LexCorp or Stag Industries is running, and Superman is upset about that and wants to go rescue him. Something in that regard. But it kind of makes sense when you start to sit back and you think about it a little bit. Interesting. Next, number 10. We're getting down there, guys. We're getting close to the end. The events in this movie will convince Superman that maybe, just maybe, a team of heroes isn't such a bad idea. Look, I think that this movie is going to be a Superman movie through and through. But come the end of this movie, I think it's going to be pretty apparent that Superman is going to need some help. He's going to be reluctant from the beginning to the middle, but come the end of the movie, I think he's going to realize that, sometimes you do need some help. Sometimes you do need a team, and sometimes it's inspiring others and being that symbol of hope and being that person that can help inspire and be a leader and being a team that will help. And I think that's we're gonna see here in this movie, and I think a lot of other people are realizing that could be the catalyst of getting to a Justice League at some point in time. Number 11, guys. I think that big purple ball spinny thing that we saw in that suit reveal image, and then we saw in the teaser trailer towards the end, could it be Solaris, or could it be something else? I think a lot of people are going with Solaris. That is the big theory going around. Look, I really don't know what it is, but this is the big theory, is that it's Solaris. Look, I saw another YouTuber by the name of Boba Talks say a great one, that it's this satellite from New Genesis. Now, not necessarily that exactly, but it's coming from the Justice League International number 7 issue, where it's like this training satellite thing. I thought that's a really cool theory, but most people's theory is that it's Solaris, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but that is the theory going around. I'd love to hear what your theory is on the big purple ball thingy shooting laser thing. I don't know. What do you think it is? And number 12, I believe the Hall of Justice will absolutely be teased in this movie. The film was shot in Cleveland, just a 4-hour drive away from Cincinnati, which the Cincinnati Union Terminal looks almost exactly like the Hall of Justice. It's pretty easy to see that they could just make a short little drive, a jump over to Cincinnati, and shoot some footage there. I think it would make sense. I think it's a perfect opportunity to do that. And I love talking about this. Theories and speculation is always fun. So let me know what your biggest theory is in the comments. I want to know what you guys think is going to happen in this movie. Give me your biggest theory. Give me your biggest thought. What do you think is going to happen in this movie? Do you like any of these theories? Do you think any of these theories are stupid? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. With all that said, guys, I'll check you all out later.